Yo, what's up guys, Super Z here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to defeat Rufus Shinra in Final Fantasy VII Remake in basically 2 minutes and not taking any damage. So, I've been watching a lot of videos of people fighting actually fighting Rufus Shinra and being able to defeat him really quickly, and I want to know how to do it, and I finally figured out how to do it, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually do it yourself in this little tutorial, because nobody's really talking about how to do it, they just kind of show it off. So I'm going to be showing you how to basically defeat him without taking any damage and in 2 minutes max. I think I got 203 for my fastest time. So, and that was and that time I got was also because I messed up a little bit, which you'll see. So if you don't mess anything up and just do what I do in the tutorial, you could probably get it in under 2 minutes if you really want to. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to basically destroy Rufus and cause him to basically have this. So without any further ado, let me show you guys what you'll need to start this off. Alright, so here we are, and I'm just going to show you what I have for my equipment. So as you can see, I'm level 44, which obviously you're not going to be level 44 when you get here, but I am because I beat the game. But you can be at any level you want here, because it's not really matter about your level as much as it matters about your proficiency, what you're going to do. So for the materia, well, first of all, I'm using the hard edge just because this has the most damage attack, physical attack, but you can basically use whatever weapon you want. However, I do highly recommend the hard edge just because you do want to get a lot of damage so you can do this quickly. I actually don't think it'll work without using the hard edge because of how much damage it does, so I'd recommend putting that on. For materia, what you're going to need is four actually. You're going to need these 4 materia that I have right here. So for one, you're going to need time, all the way maxed up to stop. Obviously, you're going to need this so you can stop Rufus and his little dog. Then you're going to need magnify. Magnify is to all of this game, so it's going to do it to all of them, and that's what you're going to need to get both of them to stop. Then you're going to want binding, so that for the second phase of Rufus, you can put him to sleep and finish him off. And then you're going to want first strike materia, so you have a large amount of ATB at the start. You're going to want to max out your first strike so you have enough to actually do the move, because anything below this maxed out third one will not have you not enough to do the time, because you're going to need to do time right at the start of the battle before anything happens, and so in order to do that you're going to need the first strike materia. So these are basically all the materia you're going to need, and everything else I have here on is just for normal purposes. So that's basically all the material you're going to need, just these 4. You can probably look up where to get them, although I do think that most people will have them by now. Most people already have them, but you just need to have certain ones leveled up. You don't need the binding leveled up because sleep is the first one, but you're going to need these 3 to be leveled up. That's basically all you need for the materia. Alright, so a lot of people think that Rufus Shinra is a very difficult boss, but I actually found him to be pretty easy once you do this. Well, I mean, the first time I fought him was very difficult, and a lot of people might have a little bit of trouble with him, but in this method, it makes him seriously like a joke. So right at the start of the battle, you're going to want to use that large ATB gauge that you have because of the materia, and you're going to want to put the spell stop on both of them because you have the magnify. Immediately at the very start of the battle, you want to do this. Then you want to go up to him and hit him with 2 normal attacks, just 2 basic attacks that he has. And once you do that, immediately switch to Punisher mode and just start slashing him up and finish up your Punisher mode combo until he has stopped from the throw. So you're not gonna have a lot of time after, but once you stop your Punisher mode combo, he's gonna immediately unfreeze, and as soon as he unfreezes, you need to do your triple slash. If you don't, Rufus will just shoot you from behind you. So I'd recommend doing the full Punisher mode combo, then waiting for them to unfreeze, and then hitting them with the triple slash immediately afterwards, so that he doesn't actually hit you. Because the whole thing about using a triple slash is you want space. You want to make space between Darkstar and Rufus, because if Rufus is next to Darkstar, because you want to get rid of the dog first, he'll just shoot you, and you really don't want that. So you want to make sure you make enough space between you guys with the triple slash. Once you finish your Punisher mode combo and do your triple slash to them to make some space, you're basically want to go ham on the dog with the Punisher mode. Just keep hitting him as much as possible. I have had a few runs where Rufus does actually hit you, but if he does that, it means you didn't make enough space with the triple slash. You're going to want to do that. But you basically want to keep hitting him and eventually after you start hitting him, the cutscene will play where Cloud says, oh, you got my number, and that will basically reset your position. If you got this far, you're doing pretty well, where you didn't take any damage and you got the space. So from this point on, he's going to reset his position. So the dog is going to be right next to him and you're going to be from far away. And the first thing you want to do is you want to go for a normal hit, a full slash. And once Cloud pretty much brings the whole sword down on the dog, you're going to want to put a triple. So you want to do another triple slash. And by doing a triple slash right in front of them, you really make a lot of space between you and Rufus, because now you want to kill the dog. And so basically, once you make the triple slash and start hitting the dog with the Punisher mode, you're basically going to stagger him immediately. As you can see here, I didn't even go in Punisher mode and I already staggered him. And once you immediately after you stagger him, do a triple slash onto Rufus and him, because Rufus will shoot you as soon as he gets staggered. And if you don't do that, Rufus will completely kill you. Although I did notice a huge problem in this run that many people, including me, might fall for or might have a problem with, and that is when you do the triple slash on the dog, Dark Star, you may accidentally just triple slash all of the dog, like use a triple slash on all the dog. I mean, use all 3 triple slashes on the dog, and you do not want to do that. You want to hit Rufus as well as the dog, and I've noticed that sometimes this does happen as soon as you stagger him. And the reason it happens is because he's not in your field of view, basically. So what I recommend doing is, as soon as you do stagger him, if Rufus is not in the position that I have him in the camera in the video, as you'll see, as soon as I did the triple slash, Rufus is in my view. He's like right behind me, or like right to the side of me from the dog. Sometimes if you do the triple slash, Rufus will be not there. He will be a little bit far away, and your camera view will only be on the dog. If this happens, you're going to want to lock onto Rufus, but then use the triple slash on the dog anyway, just so that the game knows that Rufus is in your point of view, and that way you can hit him, because that is a big problem. From there, it's pretty straightforward. You just want to start absolutely going ham on the dog, like last time, and he'll be in staggered mode, so I recommend going into Punisher mode and just completely destroying him, and he will die. The dog will die immediately as long as you make sure Rufus is stunned from your triple slash. Now here comes the fun part, basically. This part is really simple. Once you get to this part, you shouldn't have any problem, but unless you accidentally used your ATB gauge too much. So, by the start of this point, where it's just you and Rufus, Rufus will have a little conversation with you. At this point, once the dog is dead, it's going to be between you and Rufus, a 1v1, and at that point, you're going to want to make sure you have at least 2 bars of the ATB gauge. You probably will have what I had in this point, which is like a bar and like almost an entire bar, and that's perfectly good. That's what you're going to need. So immediately, once the cutscene ends and you have control of your command menu, you're going to want to go into your spells and put the sleep spell on Rufus, like immediately from the start. And once you do that, you're going to want to make sure that your next ATB gauge that you had immediately fills up, and once it does, you're going to want to put Braver. You want to use Braver on him. That will immediately stagger him, and from there you're going to want to do a full Punisher combo, and right before your Punisher combo ends, you're going to want to do a triple slash, because if you just do a normal Punisher combo and hit him, what will end up happening is you're actually just he's gonna get up and shoot you, and you really don't want that. So immediately do a triple slash to stun him. As I said, the triple slash will always like stun him basically, and then there you go. He will die, and you did it. So it might sound a little bit complicated, but I think I just explained it really complicated just to get you a good idea. If you're just watching this video, you'll understand what I'm doing. It's good that I have this, I actually got a good run of this to show you guys. I had 2 runs of this. I actually did this like 5 times, and each run I got to the end doing it, but I got a little bit hurt, and so I didn't want to show it off to get hurt. But I didn't even notice, but on my health bar I actually lost a little bit of health. I thought this was a no damage run that I did, but I lost health in this. But I only lost a little bit because Rufus accidentally shot me, in between the transition of the cutscene, so that was kind of stupid, but that might happen to you. It doesn't matter, because you basically defeated him no damage at all, unless you count like little glitch damage. But that's basically it. That's how you defeat Rufus really quickly. I didn't even realize, but I actually got him in like, let me see, I didn't even check. I think I got him in like 2 minutes, like exactly. Let me check. Let's see. From the start, I got him. Let's see, and then I finished him off. Yeah, I think I got him in like almost exactly 2 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got him 2 minutes. I basically got him in 2 minutes. So You can do this in 2 minutes. I did a lot of mistakes in this run that I'm showing you actually. Very small mistakes of course, but mistakes either way. So if you can get a perfect run, you can get no damage and probably do this in maybe under 2 minutes. I'm not actually sure if it's possible. It depends on your RNG as well, because that cutscene that says, with Cloud says you got my number, is like sometimes random on when you actually get to hit him, because it just depends on certain damage of the dog. So if you can get some good damage from the dog in the first beginning of the run when you put stop, you can get the cutscene quicker, and that makes it a lot quicker. But yeah guys, that's basically my little tutorial on how to defeat Rufus Shinra really quickly. I hope you all enjoy. If you want to see me do this with other bosses, because I do know how to defeat other bosses in the FF7 remake a lot quicker, let me know, anywhere in the comments. This was really fun doing. I had a lot of fun actually practicing this out and trying to do this Rufus thing. But yeah, that's my video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.